All right. Now, if I remember correctly, we left off in a position where we just entered Sector 7, where we're supposed to be getting ready for a more difficult mission. So I don't know if we're going to see much conflict. We may not, but I suspect we won't. So, with that in mind, first thing we're going to do is go ahead and level our characters up. My character's fairly easy to level up, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Brunswick, I'm pretty sure I know how to level up. More gunnery skill. Let's see. Ursi, we're gonna want to give more sensor skill. Oh, Ursi's maxed out. The question is, what does Ursi do during combat time? So let's go ahead and switch to our combat settings so we can get an idea. We're gonna want to hit play so they actually get to their combat settings. Okay. Alright, so Ursi, I think we're going to have you do repairs, actually, rather than the warp stuff. You're not really good at much else, so you're going to get repairs. I'm going to go ahead and assign that to you as well. Although, I'm going to have to remember to do that next time. Alright. You're our other repairer, which you're our primary. We'll just call you an engineer, even though technically you don't work on engines. Nobody works on engines in this game. Alright. Well, you repair them. Okay. Then we'll go through based off of what other people are assigned to. So Mako here is another bridge officer, so they're going to get bridge skill. Attic. We have a lot of crew members still need names. Even, do we name anybody after you? Let me take a look at that. No, we didn't. Alright, you're going to be a bridge officer, though. Echo. Echo is now going to be Gibbon. Alright. On. Point defense, so you're going to get a gunnery skill. Skill. Leo is also going to get a gun skill. We're getting pretty good there with the gunnery skill. Iggy's on shields. You're on another one of our guns. And the other person we haven't leveled up is you. He's also going to get. Okay. Cat is going to get warp in case we need to jump out, although relying on Cat to do it is probably not the wisest idea. You're going to continue to get fire suppression. I feel like we missed somebody, because there's an arrow. Ah, another gunnery skill person. Okay. Now, I feel like we have somebody that's better at gunnery skill that's sitting on a point defense gun. You have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Edge 5. Point defense is pretty important, though. So, yeah, I'll keep it as is. Alright, that's all our level up. Go ahead and load our peacetime settings. Okay. Did I have Brunswick on the bridge? I guess so. Alright. Get back to the star system. Okay, so we have a lot of money that they gave us. And we have refueling stations as well. So I figure we might as well try and avoid all these asteroids if we can. I'm going to fly straight out. And we'll kind of go the long way around. Okay, what do we got? Insectoid Alliance Shield Disruptor. Okay, that could be interesting. Deposit Ray effector for disrupting energy shields. Deals minor damage to material targets. Reduces 3 energy rays. Okay, so it does 9 damage to shields, but it does much reduced damage to other things. But it still does those damage, so it's not bad. Alright, what else we got? Insectoid Alliance Mega Laser. What is this thing called? Volley laser, okay. This powerful laser requires considerable charge time. Relying on a single laser beam makes it less useful versus ships with high deflection. Armored structure improves ship hit points. Okay. So what kind of damage does it do? Does 8 damage to shields and to hit points, but only 4 damage to module. Okay. These two should be the same. Venom Gatling Cannon. Okay. So it requires organics and... wow, it requires quite a few things. Okay, deal extra damage to enemy crew. The weapon is more accurate than average Gatling guns. The projectile is propelled with using reactive organics. Now, I'm tempted to get this, because that's a lot of damage, and we could replace this volley laser. Yeah, if this laser deflects, it's a big deal, though, so... that is a thought. But it is less power, too. So it does have certain advantages. More damage, less power. The only thing is, it just doesn't hit modules as much. Alright, what else we got here? We got another one of these reactors, which... okay, so it's better than this. Well, I mean, it's not better than anything we have installed, that's what I meant to say. But it would be better than stuff we have in our backup. Okay. Oral ray gun. This weapon needs to eat organics for internal cold fusion necessary for each shot, resulting in a minimal power cost. Generates a single energy ray per shot. Let's compare that to our dual death ray. The dual death ray does very little damage, but it fires more often. Well, this does an absolute ton of damage to shields. That seems pretty good. I mean, yeah, it eats up organics, and we technically don't have a lot of storage of organics, but we can gain organics fairly easily. Tempting. It's also fairly accurate. Okay. Bioreaction engine. Turbo engine with good fuel efficiency. Robust structure improves ship hit points. Alright, this is probably an upgrade over our current engine. So, efficiency is the same. Evasion is better. Ship hit points would go down. But we do gain speed, as well as some asteroid avoidance. I think this is good enough of an upgrade. We'll go ahead and take it. What I will do is I'll get rid of this old Terran military engine. We'll buy this. None of the credits or room and storage. Oh, probably just need to click on, click back off. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and buy that. I'm going to go in here and we're going to sell our excess metals. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to sell quite a few of these metals. As many as they'll take. Confirm. And then the synthetics will drop down to, let's say 350. Okay. Okay. I do want to buy explosives, so I'll go ahead and do that. We're maxed out. Alright. Let's go back to the modules. Do we even need any repairs? Nah, okay. Making that noise even though I'm not buying anything. Okay. Oh yeah, we want to install this. Okay. Crew. We really can't take more crew. So it's really down to whether or not we want to take one of these weapons. This seems pretty good. It just, we have that deflection chance. It's a lot slower than this is, though. So in theory, this would do... Kind of wish we could get the non-old version of this, because usually if it's marked old, that means that it's slightly worse than whatever this gun would be if it wasn't old. So I kind of wish we could replace our old weapons with newer versions. But I'm just not seeing, like, the equivalency here. Like, we don't have any cannons, even though I really would like to get rid of those. We do have lasers, but I think this is the only one that really makes any sense, but it takes up organics, which I'm not so keen on. The only other thing I would think about doing is just replacing one of our old replacement reactors that isn't as good with one that is better. But that's not really that high of a priority, really. Yeah, I think we move on. There's going to be probably several shops. We could always come back. I think we're good to go. Okay, let's go to the refueling station, get some fuel. Fuel should be free everywhere we go. Hello, credentials accepted. Take all the fuel you want. Okay, so we'll fill our tanks, which isn't going to be a whole lot. So they have 156 fuel units left. So we could come back here and refuel, so it's not really a big deal if we want that particular item. Alright, so let's go back onto the sector map. Doesn't appear to be anything here, but we do have to warp here nonetheless. Oh, there's a large rock. I guess we'll go and investigate. Large asteroid comprised mostly of rare mithralium mineral. Processing the substance would be an energy-intensive undertaking. So we'd lose some fuel for it. Alright. Problem is, like, what resources would we get? I really don't know. Let's do it anyway. Okay, we got metal. So we may end up having excess here, because that was a lot of metal. Yeah, we'll just dump the excess. It's on the 84. Okay, that gives us stuff to sell for more money. Alright, let's jump onto our next sector. We're going to want to hit as many places as possible. So I think we go Iora, Iola, Mistis, Mar, well, you know what, actually, Iora, Mistis, Zva. Because there's nothing in Iola or Mar that we see. I mean, I could always double check that as we get closer, but we might as well jump to Iora here first. Then we'll make that decision. Okay. So, does Iola have nothing in it? I mean, really, we're looking for shops. Why do I feel like I should have already seen it by now? Oh, it's a little up. There it is. Yeah, nothing. So yeah, I think we just go to where we see signals. So we got 2 refueling stations here. Oh, we might as well come here. Okay. So we just got containers. This is like a really bad station for us. Can't even sell anything that we would want. Ah, this is a terrible place. Alright. Guess we'll come over and get the refueling station. Okay, fill our tanks. We only have 36 fuel left, but there's another refueling station here if we need to come back. Alright. So Mistis is the other location we want to go to. Looks like there's 2 space stations. Which fuel would it take me to get? Yeah, that's too far away for driving wise, so up here. Okay, so these are the guys that... Okay, so we've got manually assembled stuff. Like, I don't want manually generate stuff. They're just going to be DIY nonsense. I don't really want that stuff. I mean, the dual cannons may be worth picking up, but I don't know what I'm going to get for 400 credits. I also don't have an inventory spot open. I say we don't do it. Okay, let's go to the good drones station, and then we'll go to military lasers. I hope there's more there than just military lasers. Or lasers. Okay. Sell our metals. I'm gonna sell everything we can here. That will be that. There aren't any modules we'll want here. Go check out the military lasers place. Oh, here we go. So we got a large energy disruptor. Universal disruptor ray deals extra damage to shields. Okay. Relying on a single energy ray makes it less useful versus ships with high deflection. So again, high damage to shields, but lower damage to everything else. Although 3 damage isn't necessarily terrible. Let's see what else we got. Okay. So this shoots 2 lasers, is 5 seconds, so that's pretty fast. A lot of it is down to, I think like the death ray here is probably a good comparison, right? So this is faster. It's less accurate though. This is a bigger area effect. I'm starting to wonder if the damage area radius is sometimes actually good to have this small though, because you can narrow down your hit area so you can kind of guarantee what you're hitting. Same damage, except this does double damage to shields. Yeah, otherwise, I guess you get a ship hit point. Okay, what else we got? Got a large energy disruptor type 208. So faster time to recharge, more damage to shields. Otherwise about the same. Got a light laser and a medium laser too. What does this count as? Also a medium laser. So I'm not really seeing weapons that are upgrading us much. There's an argument to be made for this. But like, this is where I kind of struggle to see the point, right? So the insectoid volley laser, right? It takes a little less, if we were comparing it to this, it's a little bit easier, but, you know, we do have a better option, obviously. But here, right? It takes 10 seconds to spool up, about the same time. Accuracy is relatively the same. It's a narrower area, so it's more likely going to hit what we want it to. Unless I'm misunderstanding the damage area radius. It does 5 damage, but it does 5 damage to everything. So once we get through shields, it's much more effective. And it does fire 5 lasers. This only fires 1 thing. So if it deflects, and you're screwed. But the advantage here is that you're going to do a lot more damage to shields, which will make lasers more effective. And considering that we are kind of laser focused with these 2 weapons, maybe it's justified? I would even argue that this weapon is better than this one, though. Because it takes 10 seconds to spool up, whereas this takes 4. And it does 5 damage. It's 2. Actually, they're pretty close to the same, aren't they? I don't know. It's really tough in this game, in my opinion, to find definitive, this weapon is just better than that weapon. Sometimes you get that for sure, but like a lot of times it's like, well, is this better than this? Is it really? The main thing I'm seeing here is that this will break easily. That's the main thing I'm seeing. This will break easy. This is higher accuracy. The crew damage to me doesn't really matter. But with this, it would affect shields faster, sure. I really don't know. I don't know what the right... I need upgrade cannons. That's what I need. I don't need upgraded lasers. Unless I just want to start getting rid of my cannons, but I think that's a mistake. If you go too energy focused and you face somebody that has really good shields, you get screwed. That does 16. I feel like I should replace the insectoid laser with this guy. It's less power draw, so if we take some damage to our power systems, we're not going to not get weapons knocked out. Ah, yeah, you're right. That is true. That more experienced crew will affect, because it's a percentage, as they say. So it's actually arguable which one would even be better here. But if we're thinking about knocking down their shields, 3 damage is still not too bad. I would want to keep this, so it would be down to getting rid of, like, maybe this. Unless there's something else I just definitely want to get rid of. I guess storage containers are not really all that vital to the end mission, so I guess I'll scrap those. And we'll buy this. Why is one more expensive than the other? Well, obviously I'm going to buy the cheaper one. I'm going to go ahead and equip this. But I still think this is a very good weapon. Alright. We should have extra things, so I'm going to get rid of the synthetics here. Go down to 350 again. Go. We'll sell some more metals. That's fine. Alright. That's fine for me. Okay, let's go get our refueling. Okay. Alright. Sector. Let's jump here, because I don't think there's anything in Mara. We could double check that. Yeah. No, that's not worth jumping to. So, let's go to Mara over here. Or Zava, I'm sorry. We'll go to the exit. Munitions for sale. Okay, we got a lot of things here. Let's go to the refueling station last, because that makes sense. Do it that way. A lot of asteroids. Okay, looks like we got mostly nukes here. I mean, they've got really good nukes, like the Spearhead nuke is good. Question is, how do we store it? Because I feel like once we've built nukes, scrapping them is probably not resource effective. But I think our money is probably best spent on nukes. If we're going to be in a really, really tough spot here. I guess the bridge is probably something that's not all that mission critical. If we lose the bridge. Also, like the warp drive. This is like the worst warp drive. What would a DIY warp drive look like? Can I even see that? Not sure it's showing me the stats. But like if we're in like an emergency situation, I could always craft one of these things. I'm gonna get rid of this warp drive. We just have not had much luck in getting upgrades to our warp drives. Okay. So I will buy this for sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to install it or not. Not yet. I don't think these are worth it, though. These are DIY stuff. Shame, we didn't really get any cannon-type weapons. I don't know why I'm not seeing many of those. Well, let's go to the planet if we can. Don't get hit by asteroids. Okay. Small commercial station orbiting this lifeless planet. The welcoming AI reminds us about the entry fee. Ship AI winks and tells you you could get us into the commerce area even if we do not have enough credits. Alright, we'll enter. Your crew starts by looking around and testing some of the recreational substances. You're soon approached by a pair of local electromite traders. They offer you a mystery shield module for a very good price. I guess this is worth taking a look at. Hey, Pug. Rogers delivered to the mothership cargo as promised. The trader has included a symbolic bonus to delivery. A life-size plastic sculpture of a famous deceased electromite. We scrap it. Alright. What'd we get? Fortunately, that is a downgrade to our current shields, I believe. Because this is the type of shields we have now. This is not necessarily bad shields, but we have better. So that's going to get scrapped. Okay. And now we have to stuff to fuel. Ah, we have more exotics than I can hold, huh? That kind of sucked. Alright. There was not a point to going to this refueling station, but we'll go nonetheless. Hey, fill our tanks. Alright, time to go to the last sector, which is going to be this area. Kind of disappointing as far as the shopping goes. Hope to see what's at this space station. Okay, a lot of cryo sleep chambers. Sadly, I do not need. And a bunch of crew, but we don't really need crew right now. Alright, well, this is going to be our last stop here. So, I think there was a place where you could sell exotics for better prices, but I'm just going to sell them so we get space. And then, I guess our other resources, I can sell a little bit of synthetics. Just so when I get synthetics, it's not it's overdrawing. Okay. And then organics were full up, so I'm going to sell some of those. Wait, what? Was I on combat settings? My freaking thing wasn't powered. Why is this not powered? Why is it not on? On. Man, this game. Why is it not being powered? Okay. Something is powered that doesn't need to be powered. Ah, this. Because I put new... I wasn't paying attention. That's embarrassing. I want to buy some organics just so we're not in trouble. But I totally didn't realize we were losing like huge amounts of food there. That really sucks. I mean, I think there was a warning here and I just wasn't paying attention. Oh well. Sucks to have pay money for that nonsense. I almost wish I hadn't done that. I wish I hadn't paid money for that, because we should not be losing food. I just didn't realize that power systems were turned off because for whatever reason the AI decided, hey, you know what, I'm going to turn on this new weapon you just got and turn off other systems that you have that are very vital for your mission. Ugh. We're going to buy star fuel just to top that off. What the hell? Alright, we just wasted money for no reason. Gotta love when that happens. I'm gonna sell some more exotics just to do it. See if we can get a little money out of that. And I'll go down to 900 here. You know what, I'm gonna even go down to 800. It'll hurt if we need repairs, but... yeah, we're more or less ready. I don't think there's a point in going to the gas giant, because what else are we gonna get there? So, let's just go straight to the warp gate. I feel like we gotta go take a look at that. These are advanced containers filled with exotic gas. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Go around that. Go around that. There we go. Hello there, fellow captain. Nice ship you have there. Please take these supplies before you enter our gate, and my sincere compliments on your physique. Good luck. But we can't really store most of these things. So we're just gonna wrap them, I guess. Although we'll lose fuel if I do that. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna have to just dump some of this stuff. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. I mean, they give me more resources than I need here. The explosives hurt though. Like that, I feel like we need. But like, what do I scrap here? And that'd just be causing more problems in solving anyway. So. Oh well. This, there's not even a point in doing. I should just... So... Convert to fuel, convert to fuel. Pump X. Alright. Oh, I guess we still have to scrap it, huh? Oh, cool. We got a new ship. Warp Shell. Earth Alliance officials have given us access to the super secret experimental ship. Yeah, there were no battles, but that was to be expected. We arrived to the outward abyss. There's no guarantee we can even speak with the Spidera. But we must take all the chances we can get. Seek out all the Spidera in the area and try to contact them. Alright, well, we gotta go ahead and do that. Okay, large asteroids, low value, Spidera sighting. So, in theory, we want to go to all these Spidera sightings, I would assume. I've never been here, so I don't really know exactly. Ah, okay, so we've got several areas where there's Spidera sightings. Well, we might as well check it out. Oh. Space Eagles have reported sighting small arachnid ships in the cluster of asteroids. Investigate the area. A black arachnid ship is approaching us. It does not respond to our comm request. Finally, almost before it gets to tactical range, it transmits a message. I am Eater. Hunger must be fed. Oh, okay. Guess that's not too surprising. Everybody, get to combat. Oh, we also need to level people up. Alright, so this is going to take a little bit of time. So you're maxed out on bridge, huh? I'm not sure what else to give you. I guess repair in case the bridge goes out. Guess that makes sense. Extra member? You get more bridge skill? Okay, you're maxed out. That's good to see. Well, that reminds me, load the nuke? Okay. You... I'm gonna call you Man Cloud. We'll just say it. We'll call you Man. You are that guy. Bridge. Hang on. You can call... You're one of our gunners, it looks like. Alright. Person maxed out there. Yo. Brunswick, who I think already is maxed out. I think the same idea here. Repair in case your gun gets knocked out. Math. Battery skill. You... You continue shields. Repairs, and you're going to be on repair. Go up. Lastly, weapon go up. Okay. Warp tech. And fire suppress. Alright, cool. We're all good to go. Let us set up. We might not officially be in combat yet. There we go. Now we're probably officially in combat. All right. Our power systems aren't set up. As a matter of fact, a number of things aren't set up. Cargo. Try and remember what it is we used to do. So, shield battery goes there. I think we installed extra power. And then this, that. Actually, that makes no sense that I put the organic in there, but I guess it's too late now. We'll just let it go. It should be more than enough power. And then you're not being powered for whatever reason. I guess it just wasn't being powered because it wasn't being powered. All right. Now that we're good at that, let's see what you got. Shield disruptor. Effector. Heavy ray weapon with mostly biological components. Relying on a single energy ray makes it less useful versus ships. Yeah, a lot of damage to shields on both of their weapons. Okay. Sharp shields for our overloads and okay. You have point defense. You do, right here. This. TM. Well, let's start off with our nuke here. This weapon here kind of scares me. To try and put the fire right in on that bridge in this weapon. Okay. And I'm hoping by hitting this side, maybe the point defense won't be able to knock it out. Alright, let's go through our weapons here. Wow, this thing is tiny, huh? Either that or this has a very big area. Alright, we'll just aim roughly in the middle there. Oh yeah, this is a very tiny ship. We have shields. Do we even bother wasting the cannons then? Probably at least for one salvo. Because we'll probably miss a lot here, based off of what we're seeing. With how the size of the ship here. Okay. Also, it'd be nice for the cannons to extract. There we go. We took out at least one of their weapons. Okay, cannons. This thing has high deflect. I think we keep going with the cannons. Okay, we just knocked out a lot of their ship systems. Good. Alright, they have no power. Alright, so stop firing. Stop firing. Stop firing. We'll just let the lasers do their thing. Alright, let's go ahead and load that other nuke. Cargo. Nuke. All. I really like the DIY fuel nukes. They really do well. Maybe it was completely unnecessary with this fight, but yeah, they really can't respond. So I think they're dead. We keep hitting their power system. It's the only power system they have, so goodbye. That high deflect, though, it's going to take a few shots. There we go. Let's keep on trying to contact them. Ancient insectoid texts explain there is one thing the spider holds sacred, and that is patience. Okay, we got a fate point and some resources. Let's see. What do we get? Biotech fuel tank. Is it better than the one we already have? 566 versus nah. It's getting scrapped. We could keep it around, but I don't know. I say we still scrap it. Alright, we'll go ahead and convert these to... Might be a little bit too much, but hey. Did craft a pack. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. What was the size of the packages crafted, though? 5 fuel? Come on, game. That cost me more resources. Why didn't it craft a full-size pack? I don't understand how that works. Does it only craft what's in excess? That was a big waste of fuel. Oh well, we'll keep it around unless we absolutely have to. Alright, let's take a look at the star map here. Okay, so there's nothing else in here. So we'll go to the sector map. We pretty much have to jump here, so we might as well. Oh, I'm still in combat settings. That's okay, we haven't moved. The ship for a second. I think everybody's where they need to be. We're gonna go ahead and save, because they're not really saved properly. Then we're gonna want to change our ship system back. Cargo. So that went there. That went there. Okay. And load. Wait for this to make sure it goes where it needs to. Yet again, our gardens aren't being powered for some stupid reason. Probably because I didn't save it. That's probably what it is. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Save. Okay. Moving on. Oof, nothing here, huh? I'm not even gonna bother. We didn't see anything under sensors. I could fly around and stuff, but yeah, let's just move on. So we have a Spidera setting over here, but we have none up here. All our Spidera sightings are down here, so I figure we go down to them. So let's take a look at Kahlo down here. So we got a gas giant and that. All right. Let's go ahead and jump down there. I mean, I figure we're bound to find something if we keep going this way. All right. And there's our Spidera sighting. Space Heroes have reported sighting small arachnid ships in the cluster of asteroids. I should probably have set myself up for combat before doing this, but we'll go ahead and investigate it nonetheless. Two Spidera ships are approaching us. They do not respond to our comm requests. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and first start with our cargo systems. Battery. Load. Okay. Should be ready to go then. Let's play until these are officially here, and then take a look at them. So this ship's probably going to be the same. Looks like it is. What's this thing? Alright, so we got triple ray gun. A relic ray gun. Destructive ray gun of unknown origins, relying on a single energy ray, makes it less useful versus ships with high deflection. Looks like a lot of damage, although slow fire rate. Yeah, these look like they're pretty damaging weapons here. Maybe we hit this guy with a nuke, especially as it has shields. We'll aim this over here because it does more damage against shields anyway. You're gonna go and attack this guy. Cannons. Attack this guy. I don't know. I feel like wasting a nuke on these guys is like not really a good idea. I don't think that they're... Maybe we use this nuke. Does hull damage. Not sure if it does any module damage. So who should we hit this with? They both have point defense. I think we hit the smaller ship here. Because the only thing it will do is chip hit points. It doesn't do anything else, so... We'll try and hit this weapon, but I don't think it will do damage to the weapon itself. Okay. Go. Alright, they have our shields down, which I guess is not too surprising considering their weapons loadout. We managed to knock out the weapons over here, though. I'm a little more worried about the weapons over here. Although I really would like to knock these weapons down. Oh, we're taking big damage here. Okay, you have no power left, so I'm not as threatened with you now. We'll keep firing the lasers that we're firing. Man, the deflect on these things are crazy. Alright. Aim for their weapon systems primarily. What else? This weapon here. Oh, that was a lot of damage, but... Oh, wow. Look at our metals. They plummeted because I've been repairing. Okay. Hopefully we got some good systems out of that, because these Spidera are no joke. They are, like, really roughing us up. Okay. Alright, first things first. Ooh, we got some of their weapon systems. Great. I'm gonna go ahead and craft a nuke. And I really like these DIY fuel pack nukes. They are really powerful to me anyway. So we'll go ahead and craft one of those. Alright. Let's see what else we got. We got a biotech engine. Let's compare. Okay. So fuel consumption is a little higher. Evasion is better, though. You lose a hit point. Speed does go up, though. Okay. One hit point, in my opinion, is not like the end of the world. So I say we get rid of our old engine. Okay. We replace this engine, and we keep the other one in our storage in case something happens to this. A little bit of fuel efficiency gets lost, but we're doing okay there. All right, so we got the big guns here. So this one, I think for sure we replace this guy. Because if we compare the two, right? It's slower firing, sure. But if we put one of our high-skilled gunners on there, the thing that I'm seeing here does the same amount of damage to hull, but look at the module damage and look at that shield damage. That's really good. And it's not less effective than this. But we also have to think of what we're going to do with the triple ray gun here. So it's 14 seconds. Is it better than this? It's slower to fire, more accurate. It does more damage by a pretty big factor, except it doesn't do that much module damage, comparatively speaking. We could replace our standard death ray with that. Because that should be just straight up a... Well, the death ray fires more often. Guess we have to think of it that way, too. 12 seconds versus 14 seconds isn't that big of a difference, considering that you're getting an extra 3 damage on the hull and the shields. Yeah, I think we do replace this. Now, that doesn't mean we should get rid of the medium laser, too. That's getting... And then the effector... I do have to worry about power, though. We still have plenty of power with our combat settings, so wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. We'd get another 4 power, we'd be at 62, so we have 7 left over. I honestly think we take this. It is slower firing, sure, but... I don't know, it's hard to justify because this weapon would be better. Except for the module part. Yeah. Tough call. I really think this is pretty decent. This does put me in a position, though, where first off, I'm going to scrap this. Let's just store it. There we go. Okay. Well, we gotta convert this stuff to fuel and then dump it. Alright, we're looking good. Let's go to the... Well, what would be the point of going to this planet? To get fuel. We already have fuel. So, nah, I don't think so. Let's take a look at sector map. So we've got 2 planets here. Then we just got Spidera sightings over here, but no real other thing. So... Yeah, okay. I'm a little worried about our metals. We're really low on that. They're not likely going to be stores or anything, so go ahead and go into the ship. Because I'm going to have to do some flying around. We'll go into the cargo. Goes there, there, there. Load. Okay. We're not running power because, again, it's powering this on. Shouldn't. Looking good. All right. Go ahead and save that. Go back to the sector map and move on. What are we doing for time? Oh, we've still got plenty of time. Alright, this time I'm going to go to combat settings before we get there. Let's hit this one up first. Go like almost right up to it. Load. Cargo. We'll lose a little bit of food, but we'll be fine. So we're up to 69% evasion, 62% of deflection. Our hit points are pretty decent. Yeah. I'm just worried about our metals, because we burned through a lot in that last fight. Alright. I could always turn the repairs off. What are the 2 modules' name exactly? Which modules are you talking about? Not sure I understand. Alright, let's move in. But Halo Destroyer. Okay, investigate the area. Oh, the 2 modules there. I'll show it to you here in a second. 2 Spidera ships are approaching us. Alright. We're eaters! You are food! Alright. So the Spidera one. Oh, this isn't turned on. We'll turn it on in a second. Okay, so that one is a Spidera triple ray gun, and then the other one that I have in storage that I haven't used is called a Spidera Effector. Oh, and the AMP one, this is a large energy disruptor type 208. Okay, so 2 of the smaller guys, it's like. Alright, we'll just pick on one, and then we'll move over to the other one. Ooh, missiles! This is the first time I'm seeing missiles. That's actually scaring me. Alright. Go there. You... There. I'm gonna aim specifically at those items. Yeah, let's just focus our fire here. Try and knock one out. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm not sure this is worth a nuke. We'll let it go. 208. 208. Trying to knock out that missile before it fires. What? I lost one of my point defense and I just now notice it. Oh, crap. Like, why is my point defense not firing? That's bad news when you get hit by a absolute boatload of missiles. You don't have your point defense ready. That was a massive oversight. Well, this guy has most of its weapons knocked out, so let's re-aim over here and try and take these missiles out before they hit us. I guess I should have looked at my ship a little bit more closely. Just about all my weapons are out of line. Or offline, I should say. Oh, well, these missiles are just wrecking me. I need my metals not to be wasted. Do not allow hit point repair by crew. Okay, we got a fire. I really hope I don't die because of that oversight. I didn't even notice it. Oh, I still have one of my weapons firing over here accidentally. Should not have that be the case. Which, oh, it's the weapons that got turned offline. Okay, actually, we'll let those weapons fire because they're probably going to take this guy out. But that hurt a lot. Okay, switch this over here. Let's turn some of these off so we stop. Okay. So it kind of depends on what you want out of it. Stop firing. Stop firing. You need to be target over here. I don't think so. No, it does not have deflection immunity. Okay, that guy's dead. Oh, okay. So first things first. This needs to be moved because it's my more effective point defense in the first place. All right. Man, this is really hurting. A fire broke out randomly. All right. I don't need the fuel tank. Don't need that fuel tank. This engine's pretty good. Wait, didn't I save an engine? I thought I saved an engine in storage. But I swore I saved an engine in storage. A little confused right now. Ah, till they're repaired. So should I turn on the hull repairs? Because I really don't have a lot of metal here. Okay, the Spidera quad missiles I really honestly want. Because those seem really powerful. Oh, here's my other engine. Go ahead and scrap this guy. So we want to store both of those other things. All right, first things first. We want to replace something. I kind of like the sniper cannon because it allows... Ah, okay, manually repair it. That makes sense. Where's my good repair guy? There he is. Come here. Go get that. Where was I? Oh yeah, quad missile. Oh, another fire over here. I think it's these ones that are like, have this like sparking. Are the ones that are the problem. That should probably take care of it. Alright, where was I? Okay, we want to figure out who's the better gunner here. Oh, okay. There's also a view that you can see that too, right? Maybe the exterior is just an easier way to like that. Here's another one of these. Damage, serious fire hazard, so we want to repair that. Who do I have selected right now? I have somebody selected. I don't know who. We should get our good repair person. Make sure they're selected. Repair this, please. This is the first time I've seen the fire hazard thing. Okay. Repair that. Okay. That'll do it. Oh yeah, I like the sniper cannon because you know, the projectile is nice and fast, so it oftentimes get through point defense. It obviously doesn't do a lot of damage though. But it probably does more damage than the cannons here. So I think the cannons are the ones that are going to be removed. I am running low on ammo though. Oh, yeah. Which one has the better gunner, though? Oh, you're full. You're perfect for the job, then. Okay, so 17 seconds. It's kind of a slow firing thing, but it fires 4 missiles, which do 2 damage apiece, and it ignores and doesn't deflect. That's all great stuff. Ah, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm still learning. This is my second playthrough. So any help you provide is much appreciated. Yeah, see, the reason why I mixed it up is on my first playthrough, I went energy heavy, and I matched up against somebody that had shields that were so powerful I couldn't do any damage to them. So that's why I've been mixing it up. Or with this playthrough, I mixed it up. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let's just dump the fuel. It's not a big deal. Alright. Let's make sure we load our peacetime settings. Sure everybody gets in place. Good. Alright. Back on the star map. Alright, let's go to the other sighting. I have a feeling this is going to be combat too. Just one good EMP weapon to back up your lasers. Okay. Oops. Let's go to our combat settings. So I need to install power. Need to install ship batteries. To install this. I need to load combat settings. Nope. Nope. This is just my second playthrough, as I was saying. First playthrough, we were kind of still learning the ropes. Second playthrough, we're doing pretty well, I'd say, comparatively speaking. Alright. Visit. I do have the combat settings on, right? Yeah, good. Alright. Investigate the area. Love to see how good the missile systems work. Something has happened to our warp drive. It's overheating. Teams of Spider have somehow hacked our warp drive despite being turned off by a warp space and overheated it, leading to an explosion within its core and destroying it completely. Thank you, game. Yeah, thank you. Some of this has just been trial and error. I've also watched a little bit of other people play this game before I started playing it, which did help a little bit. You carry talking spider food. You have one to talk or die. Our shipping eye informs us the spider believe their food must be alive and conscious right until the meal is over. We will fight. We have lost our warp drive, blah, 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 blah. I get the idea. Alright. We can just build a DIY one if we have enough metal, of course, to do so. Okay, well, this is a good time, I think, to use the nukes. We didn't use it last time. Alright, you're going to be the more threatening of the two. You have a lot of point defense, though, which somewhat worries me. And again, our one thing is not on... Ah, it's because we just... Alright, let's turn that on. Yeah, they're not so friendly. Oh, okay, that was the warp drive having blown up. Okay. Mercy, you're on repairs. At least you should be. Let me double check that before we get too far into this. You're on repair. What was I gonna do? Alright, yeah. Fighting them. Okay, they are officially here. I think we hit this guy with our lasers because he doesn't have shields. Okay, yeah. Most you ignore the dangerous stuff like fires on offline generators and stuff. Yeah, I get that. I try and keep an eye on that kind of stuff. I don't know. This is probably better served attacking this guy, to be totally honest. But let's focus on the other ones. I want to take out their weapon systems. Or power systems if we can. Seems to be the one vulnerability of these ships. You know what? I just want to hit this guy until he's at least incapacitated a little bit. Okay. You... on a fire here. We're going to try and take their weapon systems out. They do cluster their weapon systems all together, except... this kills my crew, if I remember correctly. Well, that is what that is. Wow, this is very focused. Okay. Kinda don't want them to burn through my shield, so we'll go after this. Maybe we'll aim a little at their point defense while we're at it. Yeah, you're right. And honestly, the fuel nuke will probably hit before the PD even takes it out. But I'm thinking about hitting these guys with nukes. Let's go like this to knock out another one of their weapon systems, and maybe the PD as well. Maybe it won't work. I'm hoping we're firing enough crap at them, though, that they'll pay more mind to that. And you know what? While we're at it, we're going to fire the other nuke, too. This does pretty good module damage. Guess I'll hit this point defense. Ah, it didn't land. Alright, our shields are still up. Here come the missiles. Okay, we've knocked out a good amount of their PD and knocked out one of their main guns, so that's good. Maybe we reoriented our fire here. I haven't really been paying attention to this guy, but he's more or less taken out. Let's switch our little guy here. And let's switch... The missiles are great. Let's go after this weapon system. Let's start firing at their stuff in the back here. This is where more of their power systems and stuff probably are. I'll keep this aimed over here just in case. I think that's everything. Ooh, they knocked down my shields. Okay. They don't have very many functioning weapons. It's this guy that I'm a little worried about. Okay, we good. We knocked him out. And... Did he blow up or did he... Oh, they got some guys moving back and forth. Okay, I don't think we really took any significant damage there. Maybe we did. I didn't really notice. But let's just double check that we don't have any systems knocked out. Looking pretty good. Salvage a warp drive from the wreckage. It was deep within the vessel, protected within a thick organic coating. Okay, good. Let's make one more attempt at contacting the Spider. If that fails, return to Earth. Well, there's only one more spot. Alright, let's see what we got. I don't think I really want integrity hull points. We definitely need this warp drive. Let's see how good it is. 40 fuel efficiency. I honestly don't remember where our other one was, but beggars can't be choosers. Okay, well, let's see what else we got here. We're going to compare this to our old one. So recharge is faster. It gives me one more shield, same number of hit points, a little bit more energy. But I think we have the energy to spare. So I'm actually just going to scrap this sucker because we have a backup one already. Okay. What is this thing? Wow. Okay. I think 20 is the best. Oh. Oh no, never mind. I thought we lost something. So I think this we swapping it out. 17 is as low as it gets. Let's put this sucker here. We're gonna want to scrap something. Let's scrap this. Okay, that's really helpful. Spider air stuff is the highest end stuff. That makes sense. That's a lot of hit points, but I think we're gonna just not do that. I haven't been doing this, the integrity hard points, and I think we're just gonna continue to not do that. Oh, we have a lot of excess fuel. This is a good point, I think, to build some nukes. I may not have the metals to do it. I'll have to find out. So I need 100 metal, and that's going to be ×2. I think we do it, though, because we've got excess fuel. And so far, these fire ones seem to be the most effective of the ones that I can build. Yeah, they're related achievement. Yeah, they don't seem like they're all that. Maybe if you have a really big ship. A lot of excess organics. We're almost out of ammo, though, which is somewhat concerning. Well, we gotta dump this stuff. There's a lot we can do about it. Alright. Switch back to the star map. There's not really anything else here, so let's just go right on to the... I think we just get to the end here. There's not going to be any stores or really anything that's going to help us too much. We need to move on. So we have one more fight arrow sighting. I don't see any others. I'm noticing that there's no marked exit. So it's probably... Do we do the Spider first, or we encounter the planet first? I guess the Spider closer. Definitely. Before I move, I should load my peacetime settings and make sure I have the proper peacetime parts. Yeah, this sector was pretty brutal. I'm happy that we made it this far. Load. Okay. So we're good there. Just trying to make sure we had our food. All our module slots are looking good. Okay. Go back to the star map. Alright. Investigate. A fleet of Spidera ships emerges from the nearby asteroid field. Ancient beings, what is it you desire from us? Do you bring gift? Yes, we bring gifts. We desire to talk with you. I don't want a spoiler. That's okay. Interesting. Talking food wants to talk with eaters. We listen. And we'll relay the information. Transmission broadcast at normal volume this time. You offer stone tools. Not interesting. Attack interesting. Brings many taste of new suffering. Keep your stone tools. We will deliver one attack to get fresh suffering taste. Goodbye, talking food. The ships vanish from our sensors after relaying the message. Okay. Well, that went a lot better than dying. Now let's get out of here. I've activated a warp beacon to summon our warp gate ship. Oh. I guess we might as well get out of here. I don't really see the point in going over here. Hopefully we'll get somewhere where we can get repairs and stuff. There's no stations or anything over here. Hello again. How did it go with the spiders? I prepared a package of refreshments for you. Looking forward to hearing your story on the way home and getting to know you better. There's a party in our rec room tonight, and your entire crew is invited, especially yourself. The captain blushes for a brief moment. Wow, she's very forward. Okay, so we get more resources. The one that really matters to me is the metals. Everything else we're just gonna have to dump. Oh, explosives we need. He didn't give me explosives. Oh, we're just gonna scrap it all. Get some fuel back, I guess. Great peace. You're starting to realize your intimate connection with the great peace, remaining calm even in the situation of utter distress. Okay then. Alright. Captain, attack by the Spidera has forced the Squid Emperor to retreat to this very sector. We have sent you here to find and eliminate him. Be aware that he's hired a fleet of Sec Corp ships to patrol the area. Sec Corp is a network of super serious security AIs. I'm glad they're super serious. Who all went rogue together, took over a couple of planets, and now sell services as Intergalactic Mercenary Corporation. Alright. Well, before we do anything else, we're going to convert that to fuel, and that to fuel, and then dump the excess. Alright. Take a look at our ship here. Actually, let's take a look at the sector. So we're in Sector 9, and as far as I know, that there are 10 sectors. There are no exits marked, but that makes sense because we do have a specific mission here. Ship repairs available, so we want to get there. Fleets everywhere, so it looks like to me the best course is to go to Nus, go to Bestio, then go here and get repaired. Yeah, we'll see. Alright. First we have all the level ups and stuff. Also, there's a planet here. Again, it's a gas giant. Maybe there's something there that would be better, but I figure we just move on. So, hold on. Let's really quickly take a look at that sector here. NUS. An enemy fleet, as I expected. Okay. So we'll jump there, and then we'll see. Well, before we do any of that, let us go in and level up our crew. So I still think repair is going to be pretty good for us, because if our bridge gets knocked out, we're going to want to take care of that fairly fast, in my opinion. Okay, same thing with my character. Oh, Destroyer, I haven't named anybody after you yet. So when we get to somebody that hasn't been named, we'll get to that. Okay, one more. You're a bridge crew, right? I don't want to make a mistake. Oh, I actually honestly don't know. Let's go to our combat settings so I know what things people are supposed to be. Okay. Yeah, you were supposed to be a bridge crew. I just wasn't sure. Dream Cult, continue to up your gunnery skill. I don't believe Gunza is named. Maxed out there. You're not one of my growers, because you only have one skill, so I guess you're gonna get repaired as well. Alright. Here. Welcome to the crew. Oh, I totally misspelled you. Whoops. Yeah, okay. Oh, the bee droid? Hold on. Alright. Fine. We'll change you. Yeah, the bee droid is not renamed. Leo. Brunswick. Also not one of my growers. Math. Reskill up. There you are. You are no longer KP222, you're Destroyer. There we go. And you're my best repairer, so you're going to continue. Do we take growing? Let's take some growing. Iggy, maxed out shields, good. Get your gunnery skill up. We have a lot of characters almost maxed out, and some that are. I don't know if you're one of my growers or not. With a 2 skill, you may be, no, Ursi is our sensor person, so again, repairs. During combat, that's what you're going to be doing. You continue to go up and gunner. I feel like I've missed somebody, because there definitely is. It's telling me that I've missed somebody. Alright, cat. You go with the warp. And fire. Well, that character has been my anti-border so far, so yeah. Okay, we're good there. Let's go ahead and load back in my peacetime settings. Okay, looking good. We're up to 3 food. Alright, let's go back to... Yeah, I think we just want to move on to the next sector, which is... Before we do that, I probably should go to combat settings in case we immediately get into combat as soon as I jump in. So, yeah, let's do that. Just as a precaution. So, load. Put that there. Which power thing would I do? Probably this thing, right? Batteries. Kind of put those in reverse order, but this isn't powered. We need to make sure it's told to be powered. Then we can save that setting. And all right, let's go ahead and do that jump. We warp right into combat. We're ready. Not quite. Okay. I kind of don't want to have to redo all the settings, but I also don't want to lose 100 food, so we're going to kind of do a in-between setting where we won't necessarily have everything as we need. We're going to lose a lot of organics that way. Oh, well. And load. Then, I'm going to give it like 5 seconds to make sure everybody's moved in. 1. Ah! Okay, 2 small ships are rapidly approaching tactical weapons range. They broadcast Squid Dominion credentials. Attention! You are criminally trespassing Squid Dominion space. If you surrender now, you'll be offered a chance for an interrogation with... Okay. No. Alright, so these seem like pretty standard Squiddy ships. Which we didn't have a whole lot of problems with before, because they always emphasize ray weapons, and we have pretty good shields, so... Not too worried about that. They're both laid out the same, it seems, so we're just gonna point our weapons at one of them until they stop moving. Let's go after their power systems here. I think this is all their power systems, right? Oh, no, there's one over here. Alright, we'll go after some of their weapons, I guess. Go after their weapons with those things. We need to go after weapons. Focus on the rest of their power generation over here. We're still really low on ammo to the point that I'm not actually sure I want to fire these missiles or not. Because they consume, what was it, like 10 a fire, and we only have 48. So I think I'm going to have to end up slow rolling this in that regard. You know, I could swap out a weapon that doesn't consume ammo. It'll take a little while for it to get put in there. But I think while we have low ammo, I think that's the right course of action. Okay. Let's aim after these guns. Leave that be. You can volley all the gens and they're sitting ducks, yeah. It looks like we have already killed that guy. They're doing a good number on my shields here. After that. After these generators. We'll just do that, try and take out their power generation. I haven't had anybody try and board me in a while. Let's stop with the cannons here. Stop firing. Stop firing. You know, I'm starting to think now that we have like a lot of lack of ammunition right now. We're also not getting ammunition from killing these guys. I'll think on this in a second. I think we go just entirely energy weapon here. I might... As much as I can, anyway. I might not be able to afford the power, but I have pretty good power generation at this point. So... Then we use this. We'll keep some of these weapon systems around, just in case we ever do get good ammunition, but right now, we're in a spot where we really just don't have very good ammunition.